Well, the New World Order and all the horrible things it's done to us and all the even more terrible things it's got planned for us is out in the open. World government being publicly announced that's going to take over your body and run your life and make you eat bugs and kill your ass and build a dystopic nightmare for the survivors. Cannot make this up. This is what it's like to live in the New World Order. Not beta anymore. And then Klaus Schwab saying, we are taking over your bodies, and that the S-curve is here, that everything else has been preparation, and now the takeover is going to go into warp speed. But he's very hesitant, very shaky, and very scared because things aren't going the way they wanted them to. But that's where we are, ladies and gentlemen. How vindicated are you talking to your friends and family? Let's admit there's this horrible blueprint, this horrible plan that's gone out of beta into operational, that sees us as garbage to be taken out and thrown in a landfill. And let's say, no, we have rights and dignity and freedom, and we're going to see through what you're doing, and we're going to say no. All the division they create, then they pose as the referees to save us from it. They are the authors of our destruction on record. We must retake control of the Pentagon. We must retake control of the Justice Department. We must retake our country from this globalist coup that is waging war against humanity. The transhumanists are the enemy. Stay with us.
A SARS-like virus, which has infected hundreds in China, has now reached the United States.
We have a new name for the coronavirus. The World Health Organization has officially called it.
And it is COVID-19.
To keep new cases from entering our shores, we will be suspending all travel from Europe to the United States.
So it's vital to slow the spread of the disease, because that is the way we reduce the number of people.
We will close our border to any non-residents and citizens attempting to travel here.
The European Commission has this morning formally approved the first shipment of the COVID jab to our shores.
Pfizer has become the first vaccine to be fully approved by the United States Food and Drug Administration.
Was the first to roll up her sleeve in Victoria, becoming the state's first vaccine recipient.
This is remarkably quickly. This is 10 months since the get-go. 10 months since we started.
You should be ashamed of yourselves!
Heart attacks are increasing among young people.
There is a link between COVID-19 patients and an increase in heart attack deaths.
Have you noticed how so many young people are dying of heart attacks? I know I've spoken about this in the past and repeatedly, but there's a need to talk more about this and try and understand why heart attacks are suddenly claiming young lives.
Heart attack deaths more common in younger people following the COVID-19 pandemic. And researchers say hold on before you point a finger at the COVID vaccine.
How dramatic.